Thank you all for coming. As a parent of 2 young children, there is no one more committed to the promise of universal pre-kindergarten. UPK has the potential to not only transform our children's education, but also provide immense benefits to our economy. For every dollar invested in pre-K, we save $7 by boosting graduation rates, reducing teen pregnancy, and reducing crime. Just as importantly, UPK helps to close the achievement gap that emerges early. So many of our kids are behind the starting line before they learn, and I believe UPK is really going to change that. Now, contract registration is not just about paperwork. This is about ensuring the safety of every child and integrity of every provider. The Comptroller's Office is the only independent review. We make sure that everyone else has done their job and that nothing has fallen through the cracks. We've been on top of the UPK issue since day one, and I want to personally thank our Deputy Comptroller for Contracts and Procurement, Lisa Flores, for spearheading our efforts and really going above and beyond in an effort to work collaboratively with City Hall. Where's Lisa? She committed extraordinary resources, including a dedicated team for UPK, to streamline the contract review process. Despite all our efforts, the city has repeatedly failed to get us the contracts in a timely manner. As a result, 1 week before the first day of school, 70% of UPK contracts have not undergone an independent review by my office. That's deeply troubling to me, and it should be concerning to every New Yorker who cares about independent oversight and accountability. Among the contracts we have reviewed, we have found the following: employees who had not been subjected to required criminal background checks, open health and building code violations, invalid insurance policies, and yes, we found vendors whose employees had been targeted as a result of a child pornography investigation. As it turned out, the vendor had fired the employee and put in additional safeguards. We secured the information from DOE yesterday, and now we're going to further review that contract. Remember, that contract just came back to us yesterday. Now, that means that the contract review process works by flagging a serious potential problem and refusing to sign off on a vendor before the name is cleared. That's how we protect the integrity of this process. This is about checks and balances. I have great respect for our government partners, from the fire department to the health department. They're out there inspecting these classrooms, and they're doing a very good job. But folks, they all work for the mayor. I work for the people of this city, being the independent watchdog. That is how it's always been, and there's a reason for it. We cannot allow a situation where we don't put fresh eyes to these contracts. Let me say that it's not just about pre-K contracts. Since I've been Comptroller, we've pushed back on IT contracts that I believe have serious issues relating to integrity, and we work with the administration. We do this in many areas. Let me remind people that I'm also the Auditor-in-Chief. I don't allow commissioners to tell me, you don't have to audit, we've got it covered. That's exactly how City Time happened. And under my watch, as Comptroller, with the responsibility of doing independent review, I'm going to do that review if I have to stand alone. I'm a proud parent of a 2.5-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. I worry about them every day. Every parent worries about these little babies. I want to make sure under my watch that on the exciting opening day of pre-K, when thousands of children are walking hand in hand with their parents, when they walk into that facility, I will know that the Comptroller's Office did everything we could. We did our due diligence. We reviewed every contract, and we played a role in ensuring the safety of the UPK system. That's the work that I have to do.